Leach, left arm spinner, occasional batter.
What a shot that is. Lifted away.
So Crohn's is an inflammatory bowel disease. I got diagnosed with it when I was 14, I think. So to start with, it was quite bad. I think I remember being very anemic, and it took a while to kind of get diagnosed. You go to the doctors with a bad stomach and they probably tell you to go away. And you know, you have to persist because I was obviously not very well. But yeah, I just remember coming back from school being very tired, just wanting to sleep, and yeah, just wasn't myself. So yeah, it was a case of getting the treatment that I needed. And it's one of those things, you kind of always got it, but it kind of has bad times and better times. So you have flare-ups and that kind of thing. And I'd say it's had actually quite a big impact, probably more than I probably think about day to day, but I think mentally it's had a big impact on me. The link between mental and physical for me is quite big, I think, and just kind of knowing when you're tired because you're playing cricket for a living and when you're actually maybe starting to get a few of the symptoms. I'm someone who likes to train and feel prepared, so I guess mentally it's been a tough thing, is to kind of maybe hold myself back at times and not being able to do maybe what other teammates can do from a training perspective. I think over time I've learned how to manage it and maybe save myself, you know, for the times out in the middle. Obviously, I guess the worries of kind of, will it have an impact on the amount you're available, selection. I've had times where I lost my place in the team, and then actually, you know, someone comes in and takes that place and you don't know whether you're ever going to get it back. So those things that you feel like you can't control are frustrating. I did have some sort of illness in South Africa which was very similar to COVID symptoms. I don't know whether it was or not. And it went through the group a little bit. I just couldn't get well after that. I was exhausted, felt fatigued, and my body just couldn't get better. And then you go to training and you're just expected to kind of be at the same level as everyone else, and it just wasn't possible. And yeah, I felt like I was fighting a losing battle a little bit. So there's quite a lot of low moments within those few months where I was kind of trying to build towards something, and then it didn't happen. And then we were obviously in lockdown, and yeah, I felt pretty low at that point, not knowing whether I would get another opportunity to play for England. I've been pushing myself so hard for so long, and then everything just stopped. Mentally just didn't really know what to do or what to put my energy into. And yeah, I found that a really tricky time, and I did actually get some psychological help from James Bickley, who was working for the ECB. I certainly feel when I'm more stressed, my symptoms are worse. So it is a circular thing. If you're worried about your Crohn's, then that's probably going to make your Crohn's worse. So I think that does help me. It's just feeling comfortable enough to have those, I guess, tricky conversations where you're kind of showing your vulnerability, which is never easy, I guess. Yeah, I've got some great friends and family that support me 100%, which is amazing. I think one of my strengths is that I'm able to talk about it, and I'm not like someone who's just got one person that they trust. Like if someone will listen to me, I'll talk to them about it. Everyone says cricket's such a mental game, and it is so true, and I think it's something that we don't probably put enough time into. You can let cricket just be your life and your situation, and trying to push for more and more and more. But I think sometimes just taking a step back and yeah, having a chat with someone or having other things going on is a good thing, because I think it really helps me to feel like I'm in a good place to then do well in my cricket.